Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mage the Ascension the Victorian Age here on Dork Tales after a prolonged paradox break. I hope you're all doing very well tonight. I'm doing well, and my players aren't going to be, because I left them in a cliffhanger, and I'm about to toss them over that cliff right now. But if you're tuning in for the first time, hi, I'm Kelly. I'm the Storyteller here. You seeing him? I'm an Aquarius, and I like the Mage. The Mage makes me happy. So I am super excited to be here on Chapter 18 of Book 3 of Mage the Ascension the Victorian Age. Death on the Empress Express. And hey, we're finally getting to the death because we've had 16 episodes of Empress Express. So I'm excited to ride that train, choo-choo, and ride it. Christine, will you come on ride that train with me?
I suppose I could be convinced to do that.
Okay. Who are you?
Oh.
Why are you here?
Well, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I get to play Dr. Evelyn Taylor, our Society of Ether mad scientist.
She's not that mad.
I mean, she'd resurrect a rat and shove a spirit in it.
Oh, yeah, crazy. No, she's just not angry. But anyway.
But that's not really what the mad part of it really means.
Fair enough. All right. Well, let's check in with our mad chorister, Amy. Hey, Amy.
Hi. Hello. I'm Amy. Pronouns are she, her, or they, them. I am playing Chastity, Prudence, Goodwin, the Celestial Chorister / Cult of Ecstasy member. And we're all going to collectively pretend that my hair is, in fact, brown.
Isn't it? Looks brown to me.
Excellent. It's working.
Excellent. Mind effects are very useful. You know what else is useful? Having Jen on your team. Hi, Jen.
Oh, hello, it's me. I'm Jen. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Josephine Carrington, our Order of Hermes. Yay.
Benny Tharsis. Speaking of...
Yeah, I'm sure that's not going to go poorly in a few years or so.
It's not going to go poorly in a few years. You'll be the only one left. It'll be great for you. You know what else is great? Robin. Hey, Robin.
Oh, hi. Yes. Hello. I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I'm playing Darcie Harkness, our Irish Verbena, whose curiosity definitely got the better of her. And it better not kill the cat because Bran will be very pissed with Darcie. Darcie also uses she, her pronouns. And yeah, I'm excited to feel the consequences of my actions here.
What? We don't have consequences of actions here. We just have love. It brings us love. Kill it! Folks, as we are heading into game, a couple things real quick. Number one, this game is sponsored by Bookwyrm Games. If you are not buying dice from Bookwyrm Games, you are missing out. Head to bookwyrmgames.com and use code DorkTales to save 15% on your order. Some countries excluded due to shipping policies. However, not only are we aligned with Bookwyrm Games has aligned itself with us. We are going into business together, making dice. Not just any dice, Dork Tales dice. That's right, you heard me, folks. We have our own line of Dork Tales dice coming out. And before you click away or skip this, I just want to let you know that that does not just mean Dungeons and Dragons dice. Perish the thought. No, we have some World of Darkness inspired, legally distinct dice that are coming out. Some D10 sets that are going to be able to bring the chaos of Team Arson to your table. Hopefully that table is not flammable because it's about to get hot at your table. We have a backer kit that is set up right now for notifications that is going to be launching on April 21st. So please use the link in the description below or over in our chat if you're watching live to sign up right now. Presently, we have just under 100 people signed up for it, and I want to make this the most popular Bookwyrm Games backer kit ever because you should feel really good. When you buy things from this, you not only support our sponsor, but we're a 50% partner in this. So basically like half of the money that's raised from this goes back to, supporting the channel, more games, and so on. There's also so many different unlockables. And we've got what? You want to say? You want to do it? Go ahead.
Because we're talking about this is Mage, and one of the unlockables, which if you sign up for the backer kit for following, you'll get to see a preview. our Dorktales familiars are one of the things that are going to be on top of just dice, because we're not just making dice out the gate. We're doing dice, we're doing familiars, we're doing dice bags, we're doing coins, we're doing pins, and one of the familiars is Bran, and I'm so excited.
That's right.
Michael did the renderings of them, printed the first little familiars for Dorktales, and I'm so excited because Brad's gonna have little, like, he's gonna have one eye, and it's so cute, and I'm just Anyways.
Speaking of cat familiars, I have no idea if you're going to be able to hear Audie, but he sounds like a small jet engine right now.
That's fine. It's all good. Happy cats are allowed. The other thing that's really cool about this, though, is that we have a bunch of great stretch goals, which I'm going to let you in on this, includes at least one additional Mage Chronicle. If we hit that goal, we greenlight that Chronicle and we start production on it for you. So that, think of how much Mage you'd be getting with Victorian Age, Mage 99, Dominion, Bedlam, a fifth one. Just saying. I think that's a lot of Mage. And there's plenty more because Mage can be run across any time and space, basically. It's pretty great. But please click that link. It costs you nothing to sign up. And just by signing up, you are going to be getting some free drops. I am going to be writing some modules both for the world's greatest role-playing game, in parentheses, quotations, etc., Dungeons and Dragons. But I'm also going to be doing something for maybe some World of Darkness stuff. So, you know, you get some of my slapdash writing for free. Pretty good. So go click that right now. Go support Bookwyrm Games. And remember, we love you. So buy our dice. You'll love them. All right. So without further ado, folks, I want to say I love you, and be sure to sign up for that backer kit because it would make me very happy. And on that note, last time on Mage the Victorian Age, you all reunited and made your way back onto the Empress Express. You departed and had a very uncomfortable dinner with an exiled prince, only to have that prince turn up dead as the train was completely overran by strange magical locusts that you were able to defeat/dispel. And doing that, you then reconvened and were interviewed by, well, let me pull out my notes.
Mr. Trot?
Mr. Trot.
No, it wasn't Trot. It was
Trot.
Yes, the Englishman from Scotland Yard.
Yeah.
The Englishman
Who is
from
not
Scotland
Scottish.
Yard, who is not Scottish, Inspector Trot. Thank you very much for reminding me of that, Amy, because I have to redub the last episode when I edit it to get his
because
Irish.
also we had Harlow and not Barrow. That's
Barrow.
not Barn Owl, Robin.
Yeah, Barnell. So you had them interrogating, investigating, and then Trot departed after interviewing you, and you followed your curiosity to the sound of a scream down the hall. Or was it you
No,
followed?
it was after Cass did the memory thing on
Sam.
On Sam.
Yeah.
And so then Darcie went to Ainsworth's room because it was cracked open.
And opened the door, and a man was snarling within, his face covered in blood, as his newly elongated fangs had torn the throat out of one Lady Matilda Corsaris. And then he lunged at you, which I think is where we're going to begin game. So, folks, can I please get everybody here to roll me a
initiative
roll? Reminder for that is a D10 plus your dex and wits.
Boy,
And-
fast reflexes apply, right?
The fast reflexes will apply. Okay. Okay, so that is going to be, we're going to do that. And then we're
Oh
going to
my god, I rolled a 1. Why did I ask?
Okay, and then I'm going to roll for Sam. Oh, god damn it, Sam. I'm going to re-roll for Sam. That's better. Okay, I'm going to roll for Henry. Henry, good job. Okay, all right, and I'm going to roll for Marrow Taster.
Yep. Bran was also on his way. I don't know if you want to roll for Bran.
Bran was with you. You can roll
No,
for Bran.
because Bran went to talk to the ladies because he felt
Oh,
he was with the ladies.
Do you want to roll for Bran?
Sure. Oh boy, let me get his sheet.
Okay.
Where did I put it?
All right. So, let's just check in the chat right now. So, looking at initiatives right now, I am seeing that I have Henry with a 15. Then I have, what's your modifier there, Christine?
7.
Okay, so it is going to be Henry, then Evelyn, then Sam, then...
Hold on, I'm trying to find the thing. Bran rolled a 6, and I'm trying to find his sheet for what he adds to that.
Mm-hmm. Probably at least 6. I'm just going to put him at an 11 to make life easy for everybody. Then there is Josephine. Then there is Darcie. And Marrow Taster at the bottom, where he belongs. Okay. All right, so without any further delay, let's go ahead and hop into game here on Dorkdales. Darcie, as you look into the room, directly in front of you, you can see Ainsworth, the old crotchety Brit that was traveling across the expanse on some business that had kept him just as grumpy and isolated as a man of his stature tended to be. The typical British aristocrat, he found his proximity to the newlyweds distasteful. And you had seen him on at least one occasion being chided by Lady Corsairus. However, he appears to have gotten the better of her, for now, as you look onto his carpet, you see a splash of blood slowly permeating the carpet, turning it into a swamp of gore. His mouth is buried in her throat, and you can see the sinew, the veins, and the muscles clinging to his teeth, which are elongated like a panther's, as he raises... Thanks, Ted. As he raises his head from her throat and snarls at you, his eyes reflecting in the dim light of the room, he lets out a yowl of uncontrolled rage, and he pounces at you. And that is where we're going to be beginning today's game. Darcie, looking into the room, Ainsworth snarls and lunges at you. His teeth are daggers. He hits the ground hard on his front arm. He hits the ground hard on his arms and hurls himself forward, as if some type of ape-man or man-possessed. And I am going to try to make an attack roll on you. Luckily, he does not have great stats. But that is still a 7 and a 10. As he lunges at you, catching you by surprise. That is going to be...
Now, do I get to make a soak roll at all, or no?
You do not, and I'm about to tell you why. So, he is going to lunge at you, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, perfect, and then you are incredibly lucky that I rolled a 1. He is going to snarl and lunge at you, stabbing into the side of your leg with his teeth. He grabs onto your calf muscle, tight and hard, and rakes the calf for 1 level of aggravated damage.
Ooh, what now? Okay.
Vampire fangs do aggravated damage, my friend.
Oh.
You can feel the muscle rip away, almost tumbling you to your back, and it is going to be your turn, because you are the only one that is inside of here. Everyone else is going to react in real time after this round. What do you do?
Okay, fuck. This thing is way too close to me. Yeah, fuck it. Darcie's going to... I'm assuming, like, the fangs, like are leaving blood, right? Like the...
Yeah, there's blood all over your leg.
Leg, calf.
Because
She's
he bit
going
your
to...
calf.
You bit my calf. So I think with that, I would like to use Prime for blood, and I would love to prime my shoe and then kick this vampire.
Okay. Sounds good. Why don't you go ahead, and what we'll do is we'll make this a targeted blast effect. So are you trying to make the shoe, like, is this just a one-off, or is the kick with the blood part of the magic?
I would like to use the shoe, like, basically make a prime shoe to kick this vampire with.
Sure, we'll say that this is part of the roll then. So, can you please do me a favor? And what we're going to do is we are going to roll the attack roll first.
Okay.
So I need you to make me a dexterity and brawl roll at a difficulty of 6. Please remember that you are in wound penalties now and are -1 dice.
Does dirty fighting apply?
You're on your back kicking somebody in the face. Yeah, okay.
Cool. Okay, so that is difficulty 6.
Okay. Remember to subtract 1 dice.
Yep. So 7. I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay, sounds good. Remember that you won't be able to spend one on... Actually, you know what? There's no limit to the number of willpower you can spend per turn, so long as it's on different actions, if I'm not mistaken. I think we found that out last time. So, go ahead.
Okay. It's gonna be 3 successes.
3 successes is going to hit. Can you please do me a favor and roll your Rattray at a difficulty of, so this is vulgar without witnesses, so that's 1, 2, 3. He doesn't count as a witness anymore. 4, 5, 6, 7 because you are taking aggravated damage. And do you have the concentration merit?
Oh, hold on, let me scroll. Come on.
I don't believe you do. I know Evelyn does.
I do not.
And what was your moon phase bonus last time? Do you remember?
I think we're at -1 difficulty.
-1 difficulty?
Yeah.
I was going to head that way
Was it-
anyway, but sure. We can do that. All right, give this to me at a difficulty of 7.
Okay.
And is
I see what you're
blood is
saying.
not your special focus for Prime, is it?
It is.
Okay, give it to me at difficulty of 6.
Yeah, that's why I was like, actually, this works because it's all about the lifeblood for Prime. For her. Okay, cool. Difficulty of 6. I see what you meant. Do you want to spend your willpower on the I want to hit, so that's why I spent my willpower. Difficulty 6. 2 successes.
2 successes. All right, that is going to imbue it with Prime. Go ahead and roll me. How many did you get to hit him? 2?
So I rolled 3 successes.
Okay,
to
roll me
hit.
strength plus 2.
Okay. Do strong thighs apply?
Yes, they do.
No. So strength plus 2. Difficulty 6, yeah?
Difficulty 6. So, you rolled 2 successes on your Prime imbuing, which means that it's going to be imbued for the remainder of basically the next minute.
Okay. 4 successes.
4 successes. All right. 4 levels of aggravated damage rip through this creature as you smash in, catching him in the side of the face. You feel your shoe tear through, ripping part of his jaw off, stripping the flesh down to skull as you slam into him. He is going to shriek and he is going to lash out at you again, actually, using his celerity action. However, he is just going to try to rake you with his hands defensively. So that is going to be... Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, I forgot we have to split pool to take a defensive action.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh,
I
Okay.
forgot about that. We have not done combat in a while.
It's too bad. I almost. All right. So, can you please do me a favor and make me a soak roll?
Okay.
Okay. That is that.
Difficulty is 6, yeah? For soak?
Difficulty 6.
1 success.
1 success. And I'm going to deputize Christine. Christine, can you roll me 5 dice and tell me how many successes you get on a difficulty of 6?
No! Why did you get... No!
Do one subtract on soak rolls?
Yes, they do.
0.
Holy shit. Okay, Darcie, here's the deal. How many did you soak? No, actually, you wanted her to succeed. She was soaking for the window you're being thrown through.
Oh.
Darcie.
I got 1 success.
Okay, you're going to take 4 levels of bashing damage
Ouch.
as he snarls and hits you full in the stomach. Blood and bile is going to erupt out of your throat, and you are going to be slammed backwards, thrown off. As you try to balance yourself, you are not going to be able to on that leg. You pivot backwards and are lifted off your feet, slamming headfirst into the window in the hallway. There is a shatter as the window gives way, and you can see the ground hurtling past as you find yourself half hanging out the window.
Oh boy. Quick reminder on how it goes with the health sheets.
So it goes heaviest damage at the top. So
Okay, so
aggravated
like-
damage at the top. Then you go slash,
4
slash,
bashing.
slash, slash.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm it. And it's the current level you're on is the minus,
Yes.
is the dice penalty. Okay. It's
Yes.
not like the free
It's
box.
it's not the open box, no.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm almost crippled. This is not good.
Yes, it is not good, but you guys are going to hear a shattering noise. Top of the initiative, Henry is back inside of the room with you all. You were all beginning to move down the hallway as Bran let out a shriek, and he is going to take a moment, center himself, and draw his revolver. And is going to move into the hallway. You know what? It's Henry. That's what he's going to do. He absolutely would go forward, slide the door open, and take a defensive aim. Seeing you dangle out the window, and this man snarling, he is going to say something in Navajo that you do not understand. In fact, you can't hear much because of the wind whipping by you as the train down the track. You can see sand and can hear the sound of locusts overhead. And with that, he's going to take a pot shot at this guy. That is going to be... balls, really? He is going to fire a revolver round at the man's face, but in his alacrity, Ainsworth is going to pivot backwards into the room out of the shot, but he is no longer on top of Darcie. Henry is going to lean back and yell, "Sir!" Evelyn, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Screw protecting herself right away. She's gonna just impulsively deal with this because Darcie looks like she's gonna have trouble. I think probably in her like initial just like, oh shit, she's just gonna throw like the bottle, like pull a bottle out of her pocket. Instead of like splashing it on this, she's just gonna throw the glass bottle vial at it. To use the chemicals within to try to entropy rot the body.
That sounds great to me. So, throwing random chemicals to rot somebody is going to be... Does this do aggravated damage? Are you using that version or the lethal damage?
Basically. Let me find the right one.
So I believe it's entropy for lethal, or it's entropy and prime for ag.
Entropy 4 does ag, I believe.
Oh,
Entropy
fair.
4 is rotting a body away to nothing.
Okay.
Yeah,
It can
it's
be
straight
used to
ag.
start on a living body, causing aggravated damage, just
Okay.
like
So
Cause
I'm
Decay
going
does.
to say that doing aggravated damage generally is going, unless it's fire based, is going to be vulgar. So give me this at a difficulty of 8. 7 because you're using chemicals.
Okay.
So we're going to do this in 2 ways, though. Because it is a ranged attack, I need you to make me a dexterity and athletics check first. Difficulty
Alright,
of 7.
My hand-eye coordination applies.
It does. You're difficulty 7 because it's dark in the room. And are you running all the way up to the door and throwing it in? Or are you kind of throwing it from the hallway into where
Isn't
Ains
he
were?
kind of in the hallway now?
He has dodged back into the room.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I will try and shove past a little bit to
Okay.
throw into the room.
Give me a difficulty 7.
Three.
3 successes. Perfect. All right. Give me your Rattray at a difficulty of 7.
Okay.
You hurl the glass chemical vial inside, and you hear it shatter against the snarling aristocrat. It's a fun sentence. Also, the green screen effect makes Jen's mug look like it's alive. 5 successes? Okay. So that
I rolled
is
a
going...
7, 0, 7, and then rolled 2 more 10s.
Okay, that's going to be another point of straights to you. But you know what? I can soak aggravated damage. What am I talking about? Hold on. Nope. Well, I botched Darcie's. So you can't botch soak, but I botched soak. Let me see if I can soak yours. All right. How do you do it? So what is going to happen is are you looking into the room right now?
I guess. Yeah, she's kind of like trying to lean around and she's probably, you know what? Actually, no, she's throwing it, hitting, casting, and trying to dodge backwards.
Okay. You are going to hear an unholy scream as the creature inside of the room that was once Ainsworth shrieks. He dives out into the hallway trying to grab you. You can see his hand grasp the inside of the hallway's frame. He pulls himself, but as you do, you can see everything. Fingernails, flesh, bone, all begins to wither away. I would like to remind you, and I hate to do this in a Victorian game, remember that scene from RoboCop at the end with the guy in the chemicals? That basically looked like that. You were going to see him rot away to sludge and then ash as he screams, stepping into the hallway. Okay, that is going to be your turn. You did 8 levels of aggravated damage with that.
All right. I think she's going to have a moment of just like, oh, that's how that works. Okay.
His skull hits the ground like a water balloon. Your shoes will never be the same. Sam is going to rush past. I'm going to roll something real quick. He is going to he's going to rush past you, pushing you to the side, as gently as a man of his size can, while going full bore through you, and is going to almost slip on this creature's skull as he rushes over and grabs Darcie by the waist, stabilizing her before she falls out, and pulls her back into the hallway, and shields, basically like holds her against the wall, shielding her from the rest of the hallway with his back. Then it is Chastity's turn. Chastity.
Well, I mean, we were heading over. I don't know that. I mean, Chas is gonna go see what the status of everything in the room is. So just to confirm, so is Darcie in the hallway?
Darcie is in the hallway.
Window?
So
Okay, so not
looking
the
at-
room, a room window. Okay.
not the room window. So here's the deal. Looking into the hallway, so this is at the bottom of the room is where you have like the train cars. So it's going right. So you went up and went chink, and she was like, "Oh no!" and good out the window, and then you guys went, "Oh no!" zap, "Oh no!" bang, "Oh no!" like that, right? So I know I'm making very. If you're listening to this later on podcast, that was very clear.
All right. So I guess step one was planning to go into the room, but we'll probably actually try and yank Darcie back into the train fully.
Well, Sam just did that.
Oh, he did it for. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
In that
You've
case,
had a long
we are
day,
going
so-
to investigate the room. The room.
The room
The
is
train
on
car
fire.
room.
Are we still
I hope
in a
it's not on
fight?
fire.
Because the music sounds like we're still in a fight, but your description was like he's dead.
He is dead. I don't know. Let's check in the room.
We're gonna
okay,
go
cool.
look in the room.
Just checking.
Okay, so looking into the room, you can see this rotted creature on the floor, half in, half out of the room. Once upon a time, it was a man known as Ainsworth. Now he is a pile of
Really wish
gore.
I had holy water or something right now.
And as you look into the room,
There's the person whose throat got ripped out, right?
there is
Don't I have gore all over the floor?
there's gore all over the floor, and you see her dead eyes looking up at you as
Great.
her body is just like bent at this horrible angle, her head almost falling off. And can you make me a perception and alertness roll?
Sure, but I also would love to imbue my riding crop with prime.
I would love for
Wait,
you
you
to
said
do
perception alertness first?
that. Yeah.
Is this difficulty of 6?
Difficulty of 7 because of the darkness in the room.
Okay. That is 2 successes.
You look down at her wide, frightened face, her wide, terrified eyes. And then with the sound of an envelope peeling open, you see her blink. And the flesh of her throat begin to knit. And as that occurs, you are going to hear a gunshot, all of you will, further down in the next corridor at the baggage and mail cart. Pardon me, in the observation cart to the north of this.
Cool. Imbuing my... Yeah, imbuing riding crop with prime.
I love that for you. Why don't we go ahead and give me that at a difficulty of 5.
Okay. Do I need to use, like, a spend quintessence or anything like that for that? Or just...
So
I can
usually
just imbue it with prime?
you can... That is always the thing. So in tabletop, to make things nice and easy, I do usually ask that prime imbuing into an object will cost you a point of quint, and I forgot to ask Darcie
Cool.
to do
I have
that.
a single point of quint.
Yeah, I was gonna say I that's why I did it, because we have been doing that in the past, so I did have a point of quint to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really vague depending on which edition you use, but I think that it helps check how often you can prime imbue things.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
totally.
scouring my pattern yet, so we're good.
That's good.
Otherwise, just cleave.
Yeah, otherwise
from
it's just
Hunter.
cleave from Hunter, which is, cleave's great, but
Okay, so this is difficulty of 5, you said?
difficulty 5. And I'm just going to give you an advance point of straights for fun. As a treat. Don't say I never gave you anything.
Well, I'm so glad that it's only a difficulty of 5, because that means I have a single success.
All right.
So yeah, she grabs her cross and, definitely mumbling something.
So what is your focus for? So is it prayer?
Yeah, that's my celestial chorister.
Okay.
Yeah. My mind one's usually the one with, like, vices. But sometimes they mix and match because,
Fair. All right.
wine
So that is
with
going
blood
to
of
be.
the... et cetera, et cetera.
So that is going to be imbued for 1 round. You continue casting next round if you like, or I'll let you strike as part of the imbuing this round.
If it counts as part of the imbuing, then
Yeah,
we're
let's
going to
do
do something very reminiscent of the power of Christ compels you sort of situation. And we're
Power
just
of
going
Christ.
to try and lop this thing's head off with a prime riding crop.
Sounds good. She is still prone, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a dexterity and melee at a difficulty of 5. Because she is still regenerating. Also, this song is a banger. It is called Desert Strike.
Ooh, okay, dexterity and melee. Oh, good, I have dots in both of those things.
Ooh, I
Just
love
not
that for you.
many. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. 8, 8, and 7.
887. Okay, so what I need you to do is go ahead and 887. Roll me strength plus. I'm assuming the riding crop gives you a +1 to damage. So give me strength plus 3 in aggravated damage, please. And I'm
Once
going to
again,
roll to
I am
soak
not the
it.
strongest. Okay, so strength plus 3.
Hey! Actually, she's pretty fresh. Does she? Let me just check my stat block.
Well, I rolled a 7 and a 1
Okay.
plus 3. This is not counting as like successes though, is it?
No,
It's
they're
just
extra
strength.
dice.
So 8 plus 3 is, I can't math tonight. That's 11, right?
No. So you
Iron.
roll extra dice.
Oh.
You roll a difficulty 6, and you should be rolling your strength plus 3 dice.
Okay, then I have 3 successes.
Okay. I'm just going to remind everybody for World of Darkness, after the first success, every success on your to hit roll adds a dice to damage. Because it's the overwhelming offense.
Okay.
It's a cool little bonus, but a lot of people forget about it. Okay. So that is going to be a total of 3 levels of aggravated damage. Oh, look, she's going to soak one of them. Good for her. That's still 2 levels of aggravated damage coming down on her throat or head. What are you aiming for?
I was going straight for the fleshy area and the neck.
Okay, that neck is already pretty badly damaged. Actually, you know what? So she should probably
I
have
figure if the head is further away from the body, it might be a little harder for them to attack me.
some... Okay. There is going to be a squelching noise, like she's trying to scream, but your crop is going to whip through, taking out the front of her throat. It collapses onto the ground, and you see her trachea bounce underneath the bed. She grabs at her throat, looking at you with those wide, bloodshot eyes, and it's going to be her turn as she is barely instinctive. She's going to reach out toward you in utter horror, and as she does, you are going to find yourself... Oh boy. You are going to be overwhelmed with the sound of hoofbeats. They flood your senses to the point where you can hear nothing except the sound of a stampede of horses, crying out, whinnying in terror. It is going to be very discombobulating, but that is going to overwhelm your senses. It is Bran's turn. What is Bran going to do? Darcie, I'm coming!
I can't find the character sheet you sent to me for him that you made.
I think he has claws.
Yeah, that sounds probably right.
You know what? I'm going to make this nice and easy. Bran is going to rush forward and say, Darcie, I'm coming, and I brought the wizard. And is going to be like leading Joe. I brought the one with magic.
Perfect.
I brought the arsonist. Just like riding on Joe's back going, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I am very much planning my arson, so you know.
Yeah.
All right. So, rushing forward with your arson, what would you like to do?
Okay. Because I struggle with envisioning where we are and what's going on. There's most of the action in the hallway has stopped. And there's
Yes.
Chastity fighting something in the room, but there was also gunshot from another room.
Yes, there is a gunshot from the next train car beyond this one.
Okay. Yeah. However, on just a glimpse, it kind of looks like Chastity is dealt with. Maybe not fully dealt with, but like the scene in the room doesn't look like Chastity's having much of a problem, even though I can't tell what's going on in her head. Everything seems fine in a glimpse. So I'm going to run towards the next car.
Okay.
I have overconfident, so I think I can handle this. This is fine. As I run, I am going to pull out a couple of bottles of powders that I carry with me. And I carry fewer of them with me if I don't have my whole bag, which I don't. So I'm just picking the couple that I would carry with me, which happen to be fulminating gold and lunar caustic, as well as a couple of others, but those are the main ones that I'm going to use for this, and I'm going to mix them together as I run. Is there is the train lit by gaslight, or is because it's fancy train?
It is lit by a mix of electric and gaslight, but there are gaslights in the hallway.
Okay, I don't care so much about the hallway. Mostly I'm just planning for whatever I find to be ready. And I'm going to see what I find and potentially light the train on fire.
Potentially
Okay, I
light
have
the
a
train
pla-
on fire.
I
It might
have a
have-
plan, guys.
It might have fire suppression systems.
But I am using my alchemy to make this easier. So
All right.
I don't know if you want that roll now or if you want it later. But.
I would like that. So we're going to use ability enhancing magic. So go ahead and make me an alchemy roll. You're going to be doing this on the run, so it's going to be a little more difficult. So give me your alchemy roll. So what would that be like? Let's say Dex and Occult, or Dex and
Science alchemy.
okay.
I
then
have
give me-
alchemy.
Oh, perfect. Give me
Yeah.
Dex and alchemy at a difficulty of you're going at a full sprint.
Yeah, at this point.
8.
I think also that means I'm not paying as much attention to the room, and I think it's like, it seems fine. Chastity's got this handled.
Okay, give it to me at 8.
8, okay. Do I have... I'm gonna spend a willpower on this.
Sounds good.
That was great, because I got 1 success with the willpower.
Perfect. All right, so you almost grab the wrong component, but are able to at the last second, pivot it and shaking it up. It is ready as you swing open the next door. You are going to be looking into the observation car beyond. The windows are drawn. You can see that the lights are either broken or flickering from the chaos here. You can see on the far end of the room the 2 technocrats that you had encountered before are escaping to the room beyond, to the car beyond, and a pair of these feral creatures have descended upon William Trott and are pinning him to the ground as he tries to fight them, but he is having great difficulty. You see that one of them is the bartender, the French bartender from before. I believe his name was Jacques or Pierre. Let's go with
Oh,
Pierre.
I liked him.
I like Pierre as well. The other is going to be, I believe it was Rafi. Was that the or Rafik? The little boy who had walked Cleo.
Clementine.
Clementine. I just made
Clementine.
that mistake earlier. But who had
Lunglegs
walked.
Cleo is the dog.
Oh, that's why I keep getting confused.
Yeah, that's
Thank
the one
you.
that we think kind of looks a little bit like Clementine. That's the dog that we reference for how Clementine looks.
So you are looking into this observation room that only a night ago had a lovely kiss in it, but now has William Trot being fed upon by Pierre and Rafik. The young, they're right in front of the door.
So I have a chance to do what I want to do? Excellent.
Yes, you do.
Okay, this might get weird.
I love weird.
Right? I would like to... I'm going to describe what I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And what I think I might need to do it in order to get everything to go off the way I want it to. I would like to throw this mixture that I've made into the nearest gaslight.
Okay.
Brimstone will explode with force, and sulfur will burn. Lunar caustic will not burn, but it does oxidize shit, and it will make it an even worse fire. And also, lunar vampires, it's fun and silver. And I want to use my forces more to guide and expand the fire that will come from this, and make sure it doesn't really affect much else. And I might need to spend a quint to use an extra action from my wonder.
I think you're going to have to do that to do all of this and have mixed it up.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So what we're going to do, though, is you're going to lower the difficulty by 1 because of your ability enhancing magic. So spend that quint. And then what you're going to do is give me... I mean, it's a static thing you're throwing it at.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a Dex and Athletics at...
Cool.
6. 1 success required.
Okay. I got 4.
Cool. So go ahead and make me your Arete roll at a difficulty of... You're throwing something random that will explode into an explodey thing, so that's definitely coincidental. 3. What forces level are you using?
I don't want to light the rest of the train on fire. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
So I guess the question is, are you using this as a targeted attack, or are you trying to do an inferno on a couple of people?
I think more inferno to be more coincidental.
Then give me this at a difficulty of alchemy is your focus. So
fire is my specialty too.
Oh, fair.
So yay.
So difficulty of 5.
Nice. Oh, and I get to...
Sorry, and Pierre was the sommelier, not the bartender. But same guy, basically. He was...
No. 110 plus 2. Sorry, math. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 successes.
Holy crap. Okay, so 5 successes. You are going to be able to aim this at multiple people. So 1 for the first one, basic, 2 for the second one. And let me just do some math on this. Okay, so that is going to be 4 levels. Balls. Okay, so that's going to be 9 levels of aggravated damage to each of them. I am going to give you a point of paradox for that because this is going to be very big.
Yeah, that's fair. It was more like try to make it as non-vulgar as possible, but it's still fire.
One of them did not soak, and the other did not. I rolled 2 3s. So rushing forward, I would like you to explain how you do this.
Rush forward, and as I go through the door and see what's in front, I sort of well, first of all, I think under my clothes the tattoo begins to glow just a little. It's still it's covered by my clothes, but where my skin peeks out in little places, it does glow. And I rush forward, toss the bottle that I have that I've mixed these two chemicals in at the gaslight, and I just yell, "Look out!" as I do that. And then there's just this like fiery explosion that comes from there.
And with a loud and terrifying feral scream, both of them are going to burn to a crisp, collapsing on the ground as charred corpses. Trot is going to hit the ground from where they're grabbing him and gasp as his senses return to him.
Just as a kind of side thing, I will be rushing to his aid to make sure to see if he's okay.
Sounds good.
But yeah, just so I have that.
Perfect. Darcie, you are pinned to the wall by Sam defensively and are very badly hurt. It is your turn. What do you do?
Does the vamp, so the hallway, am I looking directly into the room?
You are not. So you are actually pinned to the wall of the room, basically. So like, this is the corridor. This is the door to Ainsworth's room. You are pinned to the wall next to his door because the other side is window. So you'd be literally just pinned to nothing with the broken window.
Okay. Do I hear sounds? It sounds like there's still a struggle in the room going on.
You definitely hear some scrabbling inside of there and loud praying from Chastity.
I've got a magic boot and I want to kick a vampire in the throat still.
You can spend a willpower to ignore wound penalties.
Yeah, this definitely seems like that. I'll ignore my wound penalties.
All right. So go ahead, rushing inside of the room by pushing Sam aside. Darcie, what are you doing? Oh no, she's got Irish bloodlust.
I don't think Darcie's even saying anything. She's just rushing. And she says, no, she'll say, "Thank you for saving my life. I'm gonna go help finish this off."
You're already in the room by the time you say that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Looking on the ground, you can see Lady Matilda Corsaris as her eyes turn red and her fangs descend. She snarls up at you, half of her throat missing from a prime cleaved crop.
Boy, let's just take the heel of her boot and just finish off that decapitation there.
Okay. I do not have celerity, which sucks for me. So that's going to be, please do me a favor and roll dexterity and brawl at a difficulty of 5 because Amy kept her on the floor.
Nice.
Botch,
Oh my
botch,
God.
botch.
There's 2 1s in there, so let me see.
Botch.
I did not botch. That is 1 success.
1 success is all you need to make contact. Roll me strength, strong thighs, in aggravated damage.
Sweet. Dice, don't fail me now. All right. That is going to be 2 points.
I'm going to roll
Or
my
two.
soak.
2 successes. Yeah.
I soaked one.
No.
All right, your foot comes down, prime imbuing your soul. As you punch it into the side of her chest, you feel her rib cage crack inward. And the force of your blow is going to kind of hurl her back against the far wall. Blood leaves a greasy smear behind her on the wood paneling, and as you prepare yourself, the pain washes over you. The other two vampires are dead. So you are going to turn and see, like, you see emotion behind you as you prepare to defend yourself. The rest of you, except for Joe, because Joe is way gone, are going to see a small shape loom in the doorway and raise tiny, bony, furred hands and say,
"By the power of rat-bastard Catholics, I implore you, back to hell, fiend!"
And I'm going to use one of my
Boy,
charms.
what does Sam think of this? Because, boy, I don't think Sam has seen Marrow Taster.
The fuck is that? Marrow Taster is going to raise his hands and make a sign of what you think he thinks the cross is, and you are going to see Matilda Coursera snarl, and the bottom half of her jaw melts away like old candle wax.
I am a god of death!
He screams and deals 1 level of aggravated damage with his death charm. He's a death spirit. This is what he's for. He's just not very good. For him, this is a victory, though. Top of the initiative, Henry is going to take a step in, seeing this, and Darcie, you are directly in the way. So what he is going to do is going to reach behind one of the curtains and slam something that is there inside of the hallway. He flips one of the curtains aside, and you are going to hear ka-chunk, ka-chunk as an iron shutter slams down over the broken window. Because hidden behind, this is a technocratic carriage, guys, there's a fire suppression system, and there is a chunk as iron shutters are going to slam by the window. Evelyn, it is your turn.
All right. So, is the thing in the room dead yet? No. Okay.
Thing in the room is not dead yet. It's pretty badly hurt, but it's not dead.
Well, those two seem to be having a fair amount of success with it. Do I still hear screaming from where Joe went?
Unless Joe was like yelling for, you know what? You're going to hear the sound of fire.
Oh, okay. So
There's
she's got it
definitely an
handled.
explosion.
Yeah, breaking
She's got it
glass, an
handled.
explosion, and then that wonderful of a flamethrower.
Okay. Does it sound like there's any other screaming from farther distant? More of these happening?
Let me just.
Or does
roll
it
to see.
seem like we might be done? I'm
That
good
is-
with more screaming.
You think you can hear a scream down in the previous car. Further down in, let's see, you are in, let me just pull up my notes. Oop. All right, so you are presently in the first class luxury area. You are going to hear, ooh, make me a perception and alertness roll, actually.
Does detail-oriented apply?
No.
Difficulty?
Difficulty of 9, because it's several cars down.
1 success then.
I had a feeling. You are going to hear the sound of banging coming from the edge of your car, the Albert car, leading into the dining room, the Exeter.
Okay. So sounds like there might very well be more of this to deal with. So she's going to duck back in the room, grab her shoulder bag and her umbrella, and activate like stick a few magnets on like the spots prepared for it in her outfits, and activate her entropy field.
All right,
using
sounds
magnetic
good.
resonances.
Beautiful. Go ahead and make me your Arete roll for that.
So that is a rote of mine. It's entropy
Okay.
3.
Perfect.
Um,
Cool. Give me difficulty
yeah.
of 5, please.
cool. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm not Arete 3 anymore. I'm Arete 4.
Damn straight.
They are rolling 10s tonight, though. My god. Seven.
I don't know how to parse that. Hold on. So this is the one that lets you soak aggravated damage?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I would like to put those successes into soaking egg, please, and a little
She's
bit
just
into
immune.
duration.
That's not the way it works. So here's the deal. What I will say is you can soak at a +2 soaked pool. So +2 to all your soak rolls, and that will remain for the remainder of the book, if you want to keep that effect up. So you can soak aggravated damage at a +2 for the rest of this book.
Though
AKA
do
the
remember
season.
that holding up or multiple effects does make things more
Yeah, I don't
difficult.
necessarily want to do it like for the rest of the book. More like this scene, really.
Okay, this is your prime and
No,
entropy
this is
rope?
my straight NP3 one that you wrote. It says system is duration, power into 2 successes to soak lethal, 3 to soak ag, +1 success per additional dot of soak.
Oh, okay, cool. So that'll be 1, 2, let me just calculate this out. So 3. Okay, so cool. Thanks for reminding me how that rote works. That is going to be
That's why I wrote it
then.
down.
Okay, so the base one does not apply. So 4.
I mean, I think,
How much longer do you want this to last? I guess is the question.
but I don't know, for the
So,
day.
Okay, so that'll be 3 successes there. So you are going to be at exactly what I said. You actually be +2, soak everything at a +2 for the remainder of the day.
Okay, so I add 2 to my dice pool for soak then?
Yep.
Is that
So
what it
treat
is?
your
Okay.
stamina as 2 higher.
Okay.
And you can soak literally anything that comes your way. Which is pretty dope, actually. All right. So activating your entropy field. However, that is not necessarily. We'll see when you take your first point of damage. Okay. And you are going to rush off, or are you going to wait here?
I think she's going to kind of point to the others and be like, I can hear something that way. Or she's going to go check on Joe, actually. That's what she's going to do. Go check and make sure the fireball worked fully.
Okay. Rushing up to where the
then
fireball
head the other
was. Well, you're gonna have to move an entire train car to get there, so that's gonna take your turn.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
if you're activating.
Oh,
so.
yeah. That's the rough plan.
Okay.
Not saying that's all happening in this action, because I also had to go get my bag, get my umbrella, which are just inside the door of the room, and then set up my entropy field. So, like, I kind of figured that was going to take my whole turn.
All right. So making it up there, you are going to stand right next to Joe. Looking down, you can see William Trot on the ground, several bite marks in his arm and shoulder. Blood soaking through his shirt. He's very pale, but still alive. And with that, we are going to Chas. Chas, the sound of hoofbeats overwhelms your senses. Your ears can hear nothing except the slamming of hooves on dirt. This creature is in front of you. What do you do?
Am I able to? I probably used up the full imbuing for that attack, right? Or can I extend it?
Oh, you know what? Normally you can't extend it, but I'll let you make an Arete roll to keep the
I mean, I'm happy
quintessence
to
in it.
Okay. I'm also happy to scour my pattern and shove some of that right into it. Because this seems kind of crazy in desperate times.
By the way, folks, you should all listen to the epic cover of Crazy Train. That was not the impetus for this chapter.
All right. So am I just doing an Arate roll here?
You are? Yes. Give me a difficulty of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 5, actually.
That didn't change anything. Hold up. Let me double check
Hold up a
what
minute.
this is. Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up. 5 successes.
All right, so as the prime begins to fade out of your crop, you are instead going to empower it. That crop is going to be prime imbued for the remainder of the book.
Great! Love that. So I don't know what's going on with this deafening sound of hoofbeats, but this thing is in front of me and I just want to slash at it like crazy.
I would love you to do that. Give me a dex and brawl roll.
Cool.
Give me a difficulty of 6 because of the discombobulation.
Cool. Is it brawl or melee? Or does it matter in this case?
Pardon me, melee.
Honestly, it doesn't make a difference. I have the same number of dots, but... Three successes!
Holy crap. Okay, so roll me strength plus 2 and aggravated damage, difficulty of 6. Oh, look, I soaked something. That's probably not going to help. I have a feeling this is going to really suck.
Well, I only... Now, damage rolls 10 doesn't explode, right?
They do if you have something like strong
I
arms,
have,
strong thighs.
Or like if I have a specialty. Right, which I do not have. So in that case, that's 2 successes.
2 successes, another point of aggravated damage as you whack her again, but her flesh is strangely resilient. And as she... it is going to be her turn. She is incredibly hungry. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to roll to see if she's hungrier or thirstier. Let's say, or angrier or thirstier. Angrier is higher. Oh, she's very thirsty. She a thirsty girl. All right, you smash part of her face away. She only has her upper fangs, but she is going to attempt to bury them in your thigh to get some of that sweet, sweet chast juice. That's going to be a dexterity, and, well, she's pretty crotchety. But, okay. Can she do it? Ooh, she can. Chastity, she is going to bury her fangs in your upper thigh, and you're going to take 3 levels of lethal damage as she drains your blood away messily. However, what I need you to do is make me... Oh god, what is the roll? Is it a willpower roll? Strangely, the Onyx Path forum says that dealing... that sucking blood away doesn't do lethal damage, which has never been how I've ran this game. You are a regular human. I need you to make me a willpower roll, please.
And confirming that this is using my full willpower.
This is using your full willpower.
Okay. And it's difficulty 6?
No, this is difficulty 8.
Oh.
Do you
Can I spend a willpower?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
And
Cool.
just make sure that you don't fail with the dice.
Even with the willpower to...
So you need to roll to make sure that you
be-
don't roll all ones, basically.
Right.
So you need to
okay.
come up with 1 net positive.
Okay. 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 I have a single 8, a 6, a 5, and 2 1s. And I spent a willpower.
Oh no, you failed.
So, fail.
You failed.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you still have your mind shield up?
Do I? Which mind shield?
You put a mind shield up at the beginning of last game or the game before?
I had one to... I think I dropped something because I wanted to... Ooh, hold on. Let me double check.
Double check that because it's been a couple of episodes and I want to make sure that if you have that active effect up.
I feel like probably not because she was really focused on getting into Sam's mind.
Okay. Sounds
and I
good
dumped
then.
a lot into that.
So what is going to happen then is, what is your nature?
Nah, romantic.
I'm going to give you a point of willpower back.
Okay.
This old, distraught woman buries her mouth against your leg. Her fangs pierce you, and you feel a moment of agony as these knives of teeth bury into the meat of your thigh. And then the sensation that radiates out from them is like nothing comparable in your life. A mix of religious ecstasy and orgasm sweeps through your body and cripples your mind as you find yourself completely overwhelmed by the power of the kiss. But you'll get the willpower back because this is strangely romantic. You feel like someone should write a book about this if they didn't already 20, 30 years ago. All right, that is her turn. She's going to drink 3 points of your blood and can't heal, but she doesn't know that because she's been embraced for like 10 minutes, maybe 1 minute. It is Bran's turn now, and I'm going to say, Robin, do me a favor and roll me 6 dice at a difficulty of 6.
Okay.
And tends to explode because he has a specialty in dexterity.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right, please do me a favor and roll 1, 2, 3, 4 dice of lethal damage.
Cool. Do 10s reroll?
He'll spend a willpower so that they do.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's how his
2
rules
successes.
work. Cool.
2 successes.
I literally double botched my soak roll.
What?
Yes, I rolled 3 dice, including fortitude, and I have 1, 1, 2. Now,
Yike.
botching soak isn't something that actually exists, but in this case, I'm going to say that that's pretty good. 2 levels of spiritual lethal as this one-eyed cat lets out a... You know the sound, as he launches himself onto Matilda Corsaris's face and begins clawing her eyes. And she is going to pull back, dropping Chastity out of the kiss, but leaving her very weak-kneed, not just from the blood loss. This is going to be a very much like a, what the fuck was that? Because she accidentally got injected with heroin, basically. Okay, and moving up the cart, Matilda Corsaris is still technically up, but we are headed all the way up to Josephine. Josephine, William Trott is collapsed at your feet. He looks up at you. Thank you for the help.
Are you okay? And I'm just gonna kind of bend in and see what's up with him, as well as scan for anybody else approaching. I'm not that worried about anything happening at the other end of the car, if they're not coming to attack this side. And also just to, because I know Evelyn's like right behind me, my back is probably still glowing a little bit as it fades out.
The conductor and Miss Harlow Barrow have made it to the other carriage. I was able to distract these. My God. He looks down at the burning corpses. Hell is empty and all of the devils are here.
Is there just a quick check, because I know Josephine would be able to tell. Has my fireball lit anything else on fire?
No, it was very controlled. Like,
Good. Okay.
well, honestly, you know what I'm gonna say? One of the skulls is still burning, so you might want to stomp that out. It'll collapse into ash as you do.
Yeah, I'll do that. Just
It looks dope as hell, though. Imagine that, like the big boot going chunk, chunk, chunk on a skull.
And as she does so, she's just gonna say, something must have hit the line. I'm not reducing my straights for that, but that she's just trying to be like, it totally wasn't a thing I did.
Miss Josephine, is my suit ruined?
I'm not the one you should ask that.
I'll take that as a yes. And he is going to reach into his coat and pull a second gun out and pick up the one that he dropped, because William Trott's a dual wielder, motherfuckers.
Nice.
Yeah, and stay behind me, and hopefully no more lines will explode.
Hopefully not.
All right, Miss Taylor, Doctor, he says, and we'll begin hobbling back down the corridor toward where you were going to go. Switching back to Darcie. Darcie.
Just quickly before we do
yes.
that, I will say I'm keeping an eye behind us as we go back down the corridor, just in case.
That sounds good. So,
Yeah.
as you make your way, I'm going to say that you and Evelyn and Trot can make your way back down from the observation car to the corridor where Ainsworth is, or Ainsworth was. Ainsworth's room is. So, Darcie, you are going to kick into the side of her and stumble back. As your willpower fades away, you watch Bran launch himself onto her face, and that is when I need you to remember you kicked this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that all of your weight went onto your ruined calf.
Oh, no!
There's going to be
no.
a squelching noise as your muscles begin to protest with the damage and torque that you are putting on them. What would you like to do?
You know what? Let's just try and finish this fucking vampire off.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna spend my last willpower to ignore wound penalties.
All right, go ahead.
And I'm gonna kick.
Go ahead and give me a Dex and Brawl roll at a difficulty of 6, please.
Cool. Sweet. There's so many ones. It's so rude. That's going to be 2 successes.
2 successes. As you slam your foot down, can you please do me a favor and roll me Strength +1?
Hmm. Two successes.
2 successes. I rolled to soak 1. However, I only had 1 health box left, so that doesn't fucking matter. All right. As Matilda Corsaris is... do you want to drive, or do you want me to describe how it happens?
You can describe your much.
Okay, so as Bran is scrabbling, this cat is clawing her eyes out and just tearing into her, you are going to focus down, pushing all of your willpower into stabilizing yourself on your ruined calf. You're going to lift your leg up and with a scream of Irish rage are going to punch your prime imbued foot through her chest. Her old, frail form gives way as your foot passes between her old breasts, punching her heart out the back of her spine. And she is going to rot and burn away, leaving you in a room covered in gore and terror. And I think that's where we're going to take a quick break. So folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the part of the program where we're going to talk to chat for 5 minutes because we got some World of Darkness people in our... It came over on a raid, so good to see you folks. Welcome to the tabletop role-playing space. Hope you guys are having fun. If you have not gone and checked out our Hunter games or any of our other games on YouTube, we have tons of World of Darkness content over there, and it's all wonderful. I noticed that during the break, people were being very complimentary of our look and our layout and all of that. And I do want to take this opportunity to, once again, just promote the hell out of Michael Ilott, who's our graphic designer and does all of our work here. This is all his lovely work. We couldn't do it without him. And if you see it on the channel, it's either his work or it's me ripping him off. But I'm allowed to do that because I paid him. But very, very excited to have more people in here. I also wanted to give you another reminder that if you have not gone and checked the backer kit for our own Dork Tales dice, please do. Even if you can't afford them, just signing up for notifications does help us increase our reach. Plus, it helps me win a bet, which is the most important thing, because I have decided that we are going to be the biggest, best, and baddest, well, not baddest, but the best of all of the Bookwyrm games backer kits. So yes, please go click that sign up. It's great. But yes, well, Audrey 3. Oh, I love that name. Little shop is very well loved here. All right, so a couple of things before we hop back in. You guys having fun? Yes,
and I'm so glad that those teeth are so far away from my legs.
Yeah, wouldn't it be awful?
I don't want to be a Capri Sun. No.
Yes, you do. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to be?
According to
What Capri Sun flavor is Chastity is the question though.
that's true. Spicy.
I just typed in Capri Sun and I accidentally did Capri Sin, and that is the flavor that
yeah,
Chastity
she's Capri Sin.
is.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Done.
Here I was thinking it was going to be wild cherry.
That's true. So
that
couple
is
of
what
cool
Capri
things.
Sin is.
So I'm going to give you guys the lowdown of what is happening this week, just so that you can be aware of what is coming your way. Episode 16 of Mage, this is episode 18 or chapter 18, is edited. It took longer to edit because it was the episode where everything was going wrong, including Jen's internet exploding and people's like all the cat stuff. It took longer to edit than it did to run. So it is done. It finished its encode 5 minutes before game, so it will be up tomorrow morning, and then episode 17 will be out, and then this episode will come out. Also, this week, I'm not doing anything tomorrow aside from posting that video because it's my birthday and I'm taking the day off. Damn it! But on Friday, if you're over on our Patreon, thank you,
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm old
Happy
yet
birth.
young. Happy birth. I did. So on Friday, if you're over on our Patreon, be sure to tune in for another episode of Panic at the Radiant Citadel / Storm King's Panic as we continue going through a really weird dungeon that Robin is making the most of. Besides,
Oh man,
it's so weird.
hysterical.
It's so weird.
And the players did the classic thing where there's a 50-50 shot of which way that they can go to explore the dungeon, and I'm like, I'm gonna prepare most of the other half of the dungeon, and they
Teddy's
went the
a
way
ghost
that I
dog
had
right now.
not prepared as much.
It's green screening
Wow.
Teddy's face out.
Wow.
Why is it green screening its face out?
Because it's grabbing some of the dark because of Christine's lighting. It's just funny. It's Toddy. It's not Teddy. It's Toddy.
Aw.
Here for a treat.
Ghost dog.
So
Ghost
then
dog.
Saturday normally would be our Western D&D game, our Western inspired D&D game. I keep feeling like I need to clarify that because people are like, oh, I don't like Westerns. And I'm like, guys, it's D&D with guns. That's literally, it's guns and hats. That's literally all it is, right?
I mean, it's more like a gunslinger D&D
Yeah,
kind
and it's
of thing.
dope as hell.
I think that might help, like, slightly
Yeah, so
different.
gunslinging, it's a
Yeah.
dice slinger. But that
Yeah.
normally runs on Saturday. This week it's going to run on Sunday, though, because then we get Caitlin, and people have Valentine's Day off, which matters to some people. Wow. I'm going to spend it with my dog. And then on Monday, there's nothing, but on Tuesday, are we? Oh, yes, Tuesday is Technocracy Dominion. over on Patreon. So that is going to be absolutely wonderful. Wednesday is going to be the return of Shards of Nirn, finally. And then Thursday is going to be hopefully the finale of Hunter. We've been saying that for 3 episodes now.
Oh, it better be.
It better be.
Jen's like,
I'm gonna
damn it,
TPK
I'm
y'all
killing
if
you
it's
all
not."
at the end. Just nuke.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
Hunter's gonna end.
So the last thing that I'm going to say is I'm really thankful for all of you. Thank you for letting me survive for another year by joining the Patreon and for being on here. If you could do me a favor, if you're not already like subscribed on YouTube, or you have not followed on Twitch, or if you feel like it and you want to get me a present by joining the Patreon, you absolutely can do that. That would be a wonderful birthday present, but is not required. But please, like the videos, share them, all that stuff. This is my livelihood, so it is really lovely to me to see more people. The Patreon has really been exploding the last week or so, and I absolutely love to see it. Also sign up for the dice, because it's free notifications. The other thing that I wanted to say is that, speaking of people who've been giving me free stuff, I'm very encouraged to, when the schedule clears off a bit, to run some Free League stuff, because Free League keeps sending me books, and I love them for this. Because my loyalty can be bought. So I am looking at a couple of games they have. Like, one is Dragonbane, where you can play duck people, and that's all that matters to me. Coriolis the Great Dark, which is like sci-fi horror, and other games like that. So if that's the type of thing you're interested in, or perhaps the new Blades in the Dark game, Blades in the Dark 68, which is a 1968 heist version of Blades in the Dark, which, think of the costuming we could do for that. It'd be so dope. But I am super excited about that. I also really want to do like a Warhammer 40K, but I don't know if Jen could print out enough of the 3D printed armor for that. Maybe next year. Maybe we start now. You can start.
Yeah,
We
if
just have to get a 3D printer of our own
if you
to help.
if you find a pattern or have somebody make one and give me time, then yes.
And filament.
And filament, but yeah, that I would start charging for the filament. But
When you're making like full power armor, yeah, I would assume.
yeah, I mean, like the thing I made you that I should probably drop off tomorrow.
Oh, you should probably drop that off tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
I have some stuff for you, I think, too, but I can't remember.
I think you said you did, but anyways, I can't remember how much filament it was, but like probably in the realm of like less than $5. So
I love 3D printing. I really need to get into it. I also love that dog. He's very cute, and he's ghostly right now. Christina, I'm going to adjust him real quick, and then we're gonna hop back into game. Boop.
I've
That
been
dog's
feeling
made
like a
of
total
cuddles.
Bond villain, just stroking the dog on my lap.
I just made him even more incorporeal. Hold on. How did I?
Oh, you did.
Well, it's because it's picking up a bit of Christine's background. Like
the green is reflecting
green-
onto him. Yeah.
Oh, now I just, here we go. Whoop. Less, enhance. There we go. I think I've managed
I
it.
did notice that Christine fully vanished for a moment there.
Yeah, that was me changing the color that it's green screening. There we go. Now Teddy's back. Tedford! All right. Hey, thanks for sticking with us. And rip Rafik, rip Pierre. And rip those other guys. Oh, and if you want to join our Discord,
they
join our
tried to
Discord.
rip us.
They tried to rip you. They did rip Trod.
They definitely tried to chow down.
They did chow down. He took 3 levels of bleed damage.
Oh no, he's just a regular person though.
He is just a regular person, so his blood it's full of nutrients. Remember, everybody, rip and tear until it is fun. And you know what's fun? Going into game. All right, folks. So without further ado, I think it's time for us to head back into Mage the Ascension the Victorian Age here on Dork Tales. Welcome back to Mage the Ascension the Victorian Age. When last we left you, you had just recovered from the fight with all of those possessed? Whatever they were, formerly workers aboard the train, formerly the old aristocrats in the luxury car. now lying on the ground in various states of rot, decay, and ash. Darcie, you reel back, pulling your foot clear of Matilda Corsaris's rotting chest. Chastity, the sound of hoofbeats vanishes suddenly from your ears. As if a balloon popping, it clears at the same time, almost a moment after. That incredible bliss rolled through you. Further up the train car, Trot, Josephine, and Evelyn make their way back toward where the two of you, Henry, Bran, and Sam, and Marrow Taster, are going to be.
Because I'm profusely bleeding from, being tossed through a window practically. Can I make...
Darcie, what the hell are you doing? Get off your feet! Sam is going to grab you and put you on top of the blood-soaked bed.
Don't talk to her like that. She just saved my ass. Ow.
She's bleeding to death. You're not doing very well either.
Can you pass me my bag? I have some herbs in there that should help. Also, can you apply pressure, please?
Like, one sec. Oh yeah, actually he can. He has 1 point of medicine. He will apply pressure. Pain is going to course through you. Yes, you can regain a point of willpower from that. As you are walking down the hall, Henry is going to look over at you, Evelyn, Trot, and Josephine, and is going to say, Antini. Skinwalkers. Are you all right? Mr. Trot, is he... I'm fine. I'm just a little... Evelyn. Josephine. What happened?
I went into the car and they were just on him. The other two is through the back of the car, though. I will say their names because I don't remember their names, but realized the way I phrased that seemed like other skinwalkers had gone up the car.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That would be Harlow and Barrow.
Yeah.
They're all dead here. We should regroup before we move onward.
Agreed.
What do you do, Evelyn?
I think she'll make sure to sling her bag over crossbody and have the umbrella ready and be ready to go.
Back inside of the room, Darcie, your bag is handed to you. The herbs and all of your equipment is right there at your disposal. What do you do?
Because I know Sam's not necessarily one of us. Darcie I was trying to wonder if I could actually roll, because I have a dot in Hearth Wisdom and Medicine. If I could actually try and do a stabilizing medicine roll necessarily, not necessarily doing life magic, but potentially using...
Well, do you want to use ability enhancing or magic enhancing abilities or ability enhancing magic in order to make it seem more reasonable?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, that's exactly
so you'll
what
take
I
some
wanna do.
time. So what you're going to do is, don't forget you are at wound penalties right now.
Uh-huh.
So what you could do, what I would suggest you do is heal your bashing damage with magic first.
Okay.
Because bashing damage is bruises and internal damage primarily. It's hard to see bashing damage, so it's almost always coincidental to heal. So go ahead.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And so you are going to be doing this at a difficulty of 2, 5, 6, difficulty 5.
Okay. Magic, does that affect by wound penalties or no?
You're going to take a concentration penalty from the pain, but that's it, which I've already
Okay.
included.
You've already kept perfect.
Yep.
So difficulty 5. Three successes.
3 successes. All right. You are going to be able to heal all of your bashing damage.
Mhm.
It purges your system, leaving you with just that 1 point of aggravated damage.
Cool.
God damn, she almost took your leg. It almost took your leg off.
That was a nasty bite.
Darcie, I don't know if we're going to be able...
What?
I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it. The bone's damaged. I've seen stuff like this before. It ain't good. We need to get you to a surgeon.
Out of character, I could fix. That's how I fixed my leg the first time, right?
Oh, he's coming at this from a mundane point of view.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay. So yes, that's why I just wanted to confirm. I'm like,
But
it's been a while since I got my legs ripped off.
Right. I want to give you the difference between a mundane look at this and how bad this wound is. A point of aggravated damage to your lower calf is basically like you might lose this leg from gangrene in this day and age.
I can fix it.
Look, I know you're in a lot of pain right now, but that doesn't...
She can fix it.
It's fine.
What, with your witchcraft?
Well, and a little bit of doctoring and chemicals and whatnot. I have things that will keep it clean and seal it. And she'll help, like, try and provide the science explanation to cover Darcie's ass.
Josephine has learned to keep her mouth shut and is doing so. I was literally he's like, with your witchcraft? And I'm like, magic. but no.
Joe's like,
I know Chas is looking for bandages and like stuff to start patching herself up because I think I would like to. I can like start healing lethal on myself. I think.
Yep, you can. All right, ladies. Doctor, I'm guessing you're not that kind of doctor, but you can probably help a bit better than me. I'm gonna guard the hallway with Henry.
keep an eye out for any more weird sounds and feral activities from...
Oh yeah, don't worry. We just need to get back to... If we get back to our rooms, we've got some bigger ordinances inside. What? I have a shotgun under my bed. Don't you? And he steps into the hallway.
No, just my umbrella.
I usually have Bran under my bed.
Another Bible?
You're going to hear a bit of protesting in the hallway from Trot. Fine, I don't need to lay down. I should be fine. Everything should be I just... Sir, you need to lay down, Henry will say, and will lay him on the blood-soaked floor of the room. You have lost a lot of blood. Let them look over you. Trot is slurring a bit. He's not trying to sound Scottish. I'm just slurring a bit from the blood loss. I just have lost a lot of blood. Okay, so that's...
Just a lot of blood, mate.
I'm doing so many voices I forgot what sounds like what, basically.
That's fair.
So Trot will lay down and shut his eyes. He is a man in his late 50s, and has lost a lot of blood, so he will take a moment to recuperate on the floor, giving you all a chance to work. as Henry watches the hall. What do you all do?
I mean, Chas is going to try and heal herself of her
How do you do that?
lethal. Well, I just confirmed that Protestant Christianity had a whole thing of divine healing and prayer healing.
Oh, all Christianity does. All you have to do is...
Well, this specific chunk of it in Victorian era is a very the
yeah,
divine
that's-
healing movement.
It's also where Christian scientists came from, and
Yes.
divine healing
I
and
just
all of
wasn't
that.
sure if it was linked to or like the Protestant part of it.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I don't pay that close attention. So anyway, yeah, she's gonna be doing some of that to work on. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. So you have... so this is just blood loss, right?
I think so. Yeah, and puncture wounds.
Puncture wounds are pretty easy. So go ahead and give me an Rattray roll at a difficulty of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is your...
boy,
Do you have a
I
specialty focus for life?
I think that's my specifically this
Oh, difficulty 4.
faith healing.
Then difficulty 4, please. You need 1 success, or 2 successes? 2 successes.
Oh, thank goodness. That is 2 successes.
Okay, you're going to completely restore your blood. The Capri Sun is now filled again. All right, Darcie.
Boy, I would love to start healing my wound, but the quick search I did says I need Quint to heal aggravated.
You do need Quint to heal Ag.
Oh boy, guess what I spent my last point of Quint on?
It's true. You could scourge it from your pattern. You could...
Okay, what is doing Scourge? That sounds like a bad thing to do.
So basically, you will get a point of bashing damage if you specifically do it for a healing route. You will take a point of bashing damage that cannot be healed with magic. It has to heal normally. And that Quint can only be used for the exact effect you're doing.
Okay, I'll do that because
you can take a point of lethal.
I was
Sorry,
going
what?
to say, how much prime do I need to give her, Quint?
3.
Yeah, I have prime 3. I can also just give you a point of Quint. I mean, Darcie might just do the scouring anyway, because that's Darcie's,
Yeah, I was gonna say
wheelhouse.
Darcie would probably do it anyway, but I appreciate the offer. My character is a little bit clueless on that, but Robin is appreciative of that.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
So yeah, I'll do that, because also that'll make me look bruised and not miraculously unscathed from this. So I think that works pretty well
So
for Darcie.
what-
Would like to help with that.
Okay.
A bit. Not the healing, but with hiding it. So she's gonna get like bandages. She's gonna get like a little spray bottle. She's not actually gonna spray anything on you besides like water. Like
That sounds
clean
good.
water.
So you're going to clean the
Just
wounds.
be like chemicals.
Okay. So here's the deal. You're healing aggravated damage. It's going to be vulgar anyway. However, with her hiding it, that means it's not going to be vulgar with witnesses when it's being
Yay.
cast. So that's going to make the difficulty easier. So what's going to happen, Darcie, is I'm going to add another point of paradox to you, and you are going to make this roll. I need you to make me a roll. What we're going to do, just to make life quicker and easier, we're going to combine the effects. So it's going to be a prime 1 effect on top of life. So it's going to be at a difficulty of 3, 7, 6, 5. Difficulty 5.
Okay.
You need 1 success. I think you've got this.
Yeah,
Unless you
that's
botch.
2 successes,
Okay.
2 9s.
Siphoning the magic out of your very pattern, calling down the old rites. You see, and as you're looking at this, Evelyn, you're not in the throes of Jor, but you will get a sense of this fascination as you watch her ligaments, her muscle, regrow, almost like the wound rewinds into the soft, pale flesh that was there before, but with the addition of a long and jagged scar. It seals up like a torn, well, teddy bears didn't exist in this era, but like a torn stuffed animal, stitched from a dog's bite.
I bless you. I bless you.
Marrow taster?
What is this? Trot looks down at Marrow Taster, who is standing in front of him, sprinkling him with blood.
I bless you, my child. I bless you.
A hallucination. You're losing too much blood there. I don't see anything.
He's going to restore a point of blood to...
Evelyn will head over to him next with, like, helping to bandage. Or at least providing something, cleaning.
Yes, any type of antiseptic would be much
I
appreciated.
do, in fact, have medicine. I can do this.
Cool. Give me a wits and medicine roll.
Hot damn. That's actually several dice.
Marrow Taster has 2 domains. They are blood and death.
What was the difficulty you said?
Difficulty on this is going to be to 6.
Okay, 2 successes.
It's basically like apply alcohol swab.
Rap, rap, rap. Yeah.
In the hallway, you are going to overhear. What the hell is going on, Sam? Or what the hell is going on, Henry? What were those things? Were they... Yes. Like the ones that we saw in Utah, but different. Ontini. Yeah, the skin guys. Skinwalkers. Yes. Okay. Alright. Crazy folks eat blood and flesh. Fire? Fire. Fuck. So now, what's the plan? I was hoping that you had a plan. Yeah, survive. Back inside of the room.
So do we think there's any more of them?
Most certainly.
Is Trot awake, or is he back passed out?
Trot is kind of blearily looking down at Marrow Taster. Is that rat speaking?
No.
No, it's not speaking at all, the cat says. I mean, meow.
Fine.
Okay. When I'm betting Trot looks over to be like, what? Evelyn is going to shoo Marrow Taster away. Hide. So when he looks back, it's gone. And I think Darcie may be right. You may have lost a bit too much blood. You should probably have some water. Or, you know what, better? Sam, do you have any brandy?
Yeah, I've got some bourbon.
Good enough. Fixes all ills.
You are going to actually be able to see that there is a fully stocked bar in Ainsworth's destroyed room.
Don't mind if I do.
I
What
bet
do you
you
need?
hit sherry. That would be better.
There is sherry, there is whiskey, there is brandy,
There's
there
sherry.
is port.
Oh, I'm keeping this one.
Ooh, port's also good.
Sam, Henry,
It's restorative.
do you guys want to come back in?
Yeah, sure. And they're going to take a step inside, keeping an eye, kind of half standing in the doorway, facing toward each other, but so that they can look down either side of the hallway at the same time. You can see they've done this type of thing many times together. Maybe not this, but maybe not. Maybe exactly this.
How far away were we from Basra?
About a day.
Okay.
So if we manage to make it overnight, we should be there. In theory. So long as nothing else goes wrong. I mean, come
Why
on.
would you say that?
What?
there
What
wood
could
in
go
here?
wrong?
Oh my god, just
Evelyn
shut
tries
your
to just
mouth.
knock on wood. Really
Yep,
hard.
absolutely.
Yeah,
As you are
Darcy's like,
knocking.
did Darcy get some salt from out of her bag and toss it over her shoulder? And
You are going to hear a sound in the hallway as a voice comes over a very modern device that is in the corner of each of the train cars that you had not noticed before. And you are going to recognize the voice of Wilhelmina Barrow.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Empress Express, we are heading into some turbulence. A sandstorm has arisen, but don't worry, the Empress Express is more than capable of making it through. Please keep your arms and legs away from any windows and stay in your carriages, rooms. That is all.
And then you are going to hear chunk, 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 chunk as the iron shutters close on every window.
Well, we're definitely not going out or in that way.
well, now we're just locked in with them. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
know,
at
it
that
could be
point
worse.
you're going to hear the sound of grinding on the outside.
No, I said
Why
it could
did you
be
have
worse.
to say that? Oh,
Because they could be locked in with us. We're the threat.
I mean, we did handle them pretty well.
They seem like they were new.
Yo.
Something created them. Something that must be much older, Henry will say.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if they knew what they were doing.
I'd really rather not.
And it is at that point that you are going to see lightning crackle through a gap in the iron shutters. And then hear the grind of hundreds of gallons of sand wrap around the train. And the grind of the wheels against the sandstorm that you suddenly hit.
Well, no, it's even harder to hear them. That's great.
Turbulence.
There was a small part of me that was really hoping the turbulence was referring to, you know, the dead monsters. I thought it was a little weird, but
Can I get a perception and alertness roll from everyone? Difficulty of 8 because of the noise.
Does Uncanny Instincts apply?
No, this is... yes, I'll allow it.
How about
Oh.
detail-oriented?
No,
You
because
said
this is a
8?
passive. 8.
I fully failed,
Okay.
and I got a 1.
Hey, you botched. Congrats.
I
So
perceive alcohol. I drink
can
it.
you do me a favor? I'm going to say that this is going to surprise you and you are going to shriek. 2 successes?
I-
1 success?
I flat fail.
You flat fail. So Josephine, you do not pay attention. However, both of you are going to, Darcie and Evelyn, who got successes, are going to hear the sound of footsteps coming down the hallway from your train car, the one that is further toward the back of the train. You're going to hear the sound of a palm touching the window, and then something trying the lock. It lurches open, and two figures are going to step through into your carriage and into the frame of the door. Chastity, you're going to turn around just in time to see a blood-covered Dr. Layla Haddad and
Okay,
Dr.
screaming.
Beckett. And you're going to scream suddenly.
I mean, they did. Just,
Oh, don't scare
you
me like
found them
that.
too.
Yes, we did. Whatever in the blazes they are. Beckett is going to look around. I haven't the foggiest idea what is going on.
Whiskey?
Bullshit roll. Can I roll a bullshit detector?
Hold on, I'm gonna roll an I'm a vampire, and I'm just gonna You know what? He did okay, but not great. I'm gonna say, you guys know what he is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
we already know.
I
Offering
totally...
whiskey to Layla.
Layla's going to say...
Or port.
Yes.
Both?
Both, please. That sounds
Sure.
wonderful. No. I hope you don't mind me being unladylike, but this is not the time for ladylike behavior. And then
Oh,
she is
please,
going to...
I just got bitten earlier.
Darcy's
perfectly
covered in
agree.
blood.
Just blood all over her
somebody
legs.
with
There's like
chemicals. It's
Oh.
amazing what acid will do to a body.
Is that what I'm standing in? Oh, well.
Oh, maybe take a step to the left.
sorry.
You know what? I
That
have to go
was
see
Dr. Ainsworth.
Mr. Ainsworth. Count Ainsworth? I'm not certain. Either way, I need to see a
Was
cobbler after this
Ainsworth.
anyway. Yes, well, he was Ainsworth less. Good. Beckett is going to look around. It is good. Let me remember Beckett's voice. Hold on. It's good to see that all of you are still alive. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Matt Mercer.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see that all of you are still alive. I was worried for you.
Do you have any advice for us to survive?
You can see that he is conflicted for a moment behind those smoky eyes. Pardon me, behind the smoky lenses of his glasses. The creatures that we are fighting now appear to be vampire. Whatever. Sam's just gonna wave and keep an eye on the hallway. These creatures do not like the sun, or fire, or other things. I am not sure exactly what we are dealing with in terms of their capabilities, but these fresh ones will be hungry.
Yep.
They will seek blood.
Have I learned anything
I-
about...
So
right?
I'm going to give you the ability. Please give me an intelligence and esoterica or occult, whichever of those two you prefer.
They are the same.
Cool. Give it to me at a difficulty of 7, but I think most hermetics would know a bit.
At the very least, the basics, right?
Yeah.
Tremere. Fuck.
Yeah. If you get 9 successes,
Yeah.
What was the difficulty?
7.
It's 3 successes.
3 successes. Vampires are real. You know about the first Masasa War. You know about there's a group of vampires. You think they're referred to as a clan or a bloodline that originally were mages. and betrayed the order. They were House Tremere. You know that whole shebang. You know that they turned themselves into vampire by stealing it from existing vampires who claim to be descended from the first murderer. You know that bit. You know that sunlight kills them, fire kills them. They are incredibly powerful. The older they get, or perhaps the older their blood is. And you will also know that they are... you would know about wooden stakes.
As he's kind of talking and telling us about this, Josephine, more under her breath than anything, starts to sound like she's reciting from a textbook. Like she's listing off the things he's saying as he's saying them in like a rote manner.
You are also a scholar, I see.
Yes.
He says, he already knows that you're a scholar, but he's saying that very out loud for the mundanes in the room.
Yeah. Yes, I like to study what interests me, and sometimes that takes me in interesting places.
Well, I came across Dr. Haddad midway across the carriages. I was fortunate enough to be able to help her to safety. He did more than that. He saved my life. Honestly, you must have learned some Eastern fighting style, the way your hands seem to just move through them. It is, I've learned many things in my travels. Anybody who glances down will see that his fingernails are caked in blood and gore. But they look like normal fingernails right now.
Is my riding crop, because it's imbued for the rest of the chapter, I think you said?
Yeah, it's like humming. It's like...
Probably just humming and glowing a little bit.
It's glowing a little.
Or staticky. She's just like, yup. Cheers to that.
Things are bad throughout the entire terrain. Do you mind if I give you a situation report so that we can make plans?
Please?
This does not make any sense. There should not be a sandstorm through this region. At least not one that comes on this suddenly. I believe that whatever it is was caused by whatever has caused this. I also have seen that many of the guests, many of the riders, have been killed. These creatures are popping up everywhere. However, there are several of them that seem targeting a specific room further back in the train. He will roughly describe a position in the second-class sleeping cars that you are not 100% sure of. In the Prince Edward, they're banging on the second door, trying to breach it. Dr. Haddad will chime in. That's the museum workers. That would be Professor Mueller and Professor Templeton's room, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why they want to attack the professors in particular, but they seem to be targeting them. I also have heard that, of all places, the steerage car is unaffected. I have no idea why, but the third-class carriage car for all of the migrant workers, it seems to be a safe haven. It's at the back of the cars, so we would have to reach it for safety. And that would put us far away from the engine in case whatever is causing this takes control of the train. How do you know this exactly? Sam will say, and he'll shrug and say, say a little bird told me. Or something like that. This is more cryptic bullshit, isn't it? Just go with it, Sam, Henry will say. Alright, so we need a plan. Do we hole up here? It didn't seem like it did this Ainsworthy guy too good.
Yeah, but he was not also really expecting it. We're prepared.
What's that?
Yeah,
Going
prepared. You can't
down
even
to-
walk.
Yet.
I'll be fine. You can carry me.
And I will if I gotta, but I don't want to if I don't have to.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine, Sam.
I guess
Your
the
chivalry is noted.
I see that we have two options. We either get to the front of the cars, all the way at the front, where we can get safety with the conductor. He's got some type of safe room up at the front. Like a room, like a for panicking. Like a safe. It could be safe.
Or not
What?
saying that I really want to go that out into investigating the why they're after the museum people, but they might have something that we do not want them to get.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
kind of on the same.
That might have a
Thoughts?
weakness of some sort.
So,
Or it makes the thing that they want more powerful, and we definitely don't
Yeah.
want that thing getting more powerful.
It's true.
Since I wasn't Dr. Mueller the one who was, the professor, wasn't he the professor of antiquities who was trying to, transport?
so you think that this has to do something to do with the sarcophagus?
Well, considering
say.
something climbed out of it, yes.
You know, I'm starting to believe you, he says sardonically, looking down at the rotting corpse on the floor.
Yeah, something about rotting corpses on all over your shoes. It really changes your perspective.
Mm-hmm. Layla's gonna say as she chugs some more wine. All right.
We could also split up. Those that want to go to the front of the train could go, but I don't think splitting up is a bit of a risk.
You had to mention, Layla will say and rubs her temples. You had to say that they might have some antiquities inside of their room, didn't you?
Yep.
I was perfectly fine going all the way up by myself, even, to the safe room.
Well, we know that you can handle a gun very well.
Unfortunately, I dropped mine. But, and she's going to break the bottle of port over part of the shelf. This'll do, I hope.
It should.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
know which way I'm
Sam has
going.
one under his bed, so
Good. So that's, if I remember correctly, Mr. Blackwood, that's just past the museum boys. Sam is going to go a little white and start giving you the dirty look, Darcie. I have no idea how she... Oh. Calm down, Sam. just teasing.
Darcie's going to laugh amused. Gives a snort.
Well, I think that the ladies outnumber the men in this situation. Shall we lead the way?
I think so.
Evelyn will do it with her umbrella out in front of her, ready to pop open.
Inspect the
sounds
She'll
good.
truck.
get up,
Couple bottles of different alcohols.
stand up on her good leg now, much to Sam's probably surprise.
How are you? Okay. I don't care how good you think that leg is, you're probably in shock. Alright? It's something that happens when you take a
Probably.
lot of pain.
Probably, but it's good for now.
Here, put your arm around me. I've got you. Okay? Not leaving you out of my sight. I will also accompany you as well, Beckett will say. Miss Josephine, perhaps we could pair up?
Works for me.
Henry will just nod at Evelyn and check his revolver. Let us go.
She has her very sharp umbrella in front of her.
And with that, do you progress down toward the caboose?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, as we do, because I'm realizing that I don't have time to go back for all of my stuff, and I can't carry everything on me. Yay, a hermetic with all the foci.
It's actually your room is that direction, so that's actually helpful.
Okay, I was just gonna use correspondence to reach into my pockets and grab
That's faster,
my
though.
gun.
Let's do it.
That's
Okay.
faster.
Grab
So
my
give
own
me that-
revolver out of my pocket.
Yep. Give me that core roll. You know what? That's going to be coincidental because it's already in your pocket.
Yeah,
Plus,
and it is just a
remember-
revolver, so.
We trapped the room where the dove is
Yeah,
in case anyone went and like poked at it.
yeah.
That's true, but you were exempt from it because it was.
Oh, I didn't know if we finished up at the end, but easier to not poke at anything and try and cross over it, I guess.
2 successes.
All right, you've got tons of stuff in your pockets.
Excellent. It's just a portal to my bag, just like, dude.
Stepping back into the hallway, you prepare yourselves to head toward the rear of the train. The sound of the hurtling tracks is somewhat muted by the iron shutters or whatever composite metal these are made of. You can see that they have strange carvings along the sides of the steel. Masonic symbols? Imprints of companies, factories, German, British, and other. Evelyn, you are going to see the make and maker's marks of several technocratic industries that you once worked alongside. Prying these off is not going to be a possibility for a mundane person. Together you prepare to head toward the rear of the train. Who goes through first?
Unless somebody stops her, Josephine.
Josephine, you slide open the door that leads to your train car and take a step through, one by one, stepping through to the other side. The sound of the hurtling cars and the hurtling train through the sandstorm fades away suddenly. And the smell of dust and sand surrounds you. Your footsteps echo, and you find yourselves striding across old sandstone. A low fog hangs on the sandstone beneath you. Clinging to your ankles, it smells like death. It smells like antiquity and rot and dried herbs. You are no longer in a train carriage. The car you are in would normally have maybe 5-6 feet of space between the window and the walls of the cars. Instead, you find yourselves in a massive building. Pillars with ornate carvings and hieroglyphs, freshly carved, hold up a ceiling some 40 feet above you. Your footsteps echo as you realize, stepping through, that you are, as you had actually suggested just a moment ago, split. Your compatriots vanish, leaving you alone in a small group, paired off. Darcie and Sam, Evelyn and Henry, Josephine and Beckett, Chastity, Layla, and Inspector Trot. Looking around, you find yourselves somewhere that you all recognize. From brochures, pamphlets, and books. Within an immense and ornate pyramid. Freshly built in the forgotten dynasties of Egypt. And the shadows are alive and hungry. And I think that's where I'm going to call game for the night, guys.
Yeah, seems about right.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh no. Okay. Evelyn
Concern.
and Joe have supernatural help at least, so that's good with them.
You've got Sam.
I've got Sam, so that's
Yeah, where's
fine.
Trot? Is he like staying behind?
Yeah, he's with you.
Being
I said
injured?
Yeah,
you
he's
have Layla and Trot.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah, you have a.
I
You
heard
have
Layla.
as always, Chastity has
I
a
think
three-way.
my audio,
Yeah,
my audio clipped out a little bit. So
Oh, okay.
okay, that's fine.
Sam and
Yeah.
Darcie are gonna be alone in a temple. It's so romantic.
Oh, I forgot. There's another team that I didn't mention, and it's Bran and Marrow Taster.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my
And
god, yes.
Clementine.
I need the
Wherever
I need the
Clementine
side
is.
do a side adventures of them for the backer kit.
For the backer kit,
Yes.
I'll write
Oh
it.
my
I'll write it
God.
for
Yeah,
you
that's
guys.
what I mean.
If we
Yeah,
hit
just write it.
666 backers, but hey, we'll figure that out soon. So folks, I hope you had a good episode. Did you have fun? I told you it'd be stress relieving.
Yeah.
Like everybody's
That was
like,
great.
oh, it's been such a long day. Well, let's kill a bunch of stuff, right?
Yep.
It was great. I love
Let's get
that.
eaten.
Let's get
Wait.
eaten. That's later.
I do want to shout out Jen's comment in our private chat. The Mummy 1999 movie has entered the chat.
Enter the
Yes.
chat. Yes.
And
I mean-
I definitely want to my response. I feel clever saying, "Oh, good. We always welcome the bisexual awakening of an entire generation."
Right? By the way, it's coming back, and I would like to remind everybody that Henry Cavill is officially publicly signed on to be the villain of Mummy 4.
Excellent.
Oh my god, amazing.
So, congrats. And Rachel Weisz is coming back. It's not the off-brand person that replaced her in 3. And I don't know if you've seen Brendan Fraser recently, but he's lost a lot of weight. Like, he's getting in shape for this again.
Oh my god.
As much as he can, because he's very badly
Yeah.
beaten up.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited for that. Hey, folks, you know
we
what?
stand so hard.
We stand Brendan Fraser, and everybody should go see Rental Family, because it was really good.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
such a nice movie.
cried.
We both cried. It was good. You are amazing, folks. I love you so much. If you want to do me a favor, like and subscribe, smash any bell that you find, including the one down below, to be notified for new episodes, and also join the Patreon if you can. You can join the Patreon like these amazing patrons that I have right here. Our guided DM, the big fan of noise. Our divine producer, our mom, Jan. Shikon Day Vermillion. Our wizards of the Patreon, the Ink Goblin, Karash Urquhart, and Big Nut. Our monster maker, Larook, and Soul Omen. And our High Council, Taryn, Amberthus, Raven with Baubles, Sorcerer Sanguine, Chef Eladeth, Nerdy Metal Gent, Cookie Mon Steve, Iron Warrior X, Lord of Zoinks, and Andrea Gresham. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed the very prolonged roller coaster buildup before we hit downhill. But I guarantee it's going to get even weirder. And please listen to the cover of Crazy Train, because it gets crazier from here.
Kelly.
Yeah. Oh, experience.
How much XP do we get?
I was going to give you 3, and the chat gave you 2, so there's 5. I'm going to start only giving you 1 XP from now on, though. I'm going to let the chat fill it out, because you're at 200.
I have so much to spend.
We're
You
at
really do.
245.
Yeah,
Start
we're
buying-
Got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this goes on for 5 books, I don't know, I'm going to just give you like negative XP. You'll just start forgetting things. But hey, folks, I really, really love you. We will see you next time here on Dork Tales, Mage the Ascension the Victorian Age. Have a wonderful night, and may all of your rolls explode. Good night, everybody.